Welcome to this tutorial on how to save and export your work in PHOTOPEA. In this video, we'll walk through each method of saving your file, explain the differences between them, and break down all the available export formats and their settings. And just like in Photoshop, there are two key concepts to understand when wrapping up your work: saving and exporting. Saving refers to preserving your project in a format that keeps all your layers, masks, text, and effects intact, so you can come back and keep editing. Exporting, on the other hand, is about creating a flattened, final version of your image, optimized for web, print, or sharing, in the appropriate format like PNG, JPEG, PDF, and others. Let's start with how to save your actual working file. Let's create a new project. Here on top, we'll see the file option. Then we click on it, and here we have Save as PSD. This option saves your project as a PSD file, which is Photoshop's native file format. PSD files retain all layers, masks, text, and effects, so you can reopen the file and continue editing non-destructively. You can save this file locally to your computer by right-clicking the downloaded file name in your browser's downloads bar and choosing a file location. This is your editable master file. PSD is ideal when you want to continue working on the project later, or if you want to collaborate with someone using Adobe Photoshop or PHOTOPEA. Then, if you're preparing for final use, when you're done editing and want to generate a final version of your design, go to File and Export As. This is where you choose the final output format. Hovering over Export As reveals a drop-down list of different formats: PNG, JPEG, Web, PDF, SVG, GIF, MP4, and more, which is DDS, TIFF, etc. Let's go through each of these export options and their settings. PNG is portable network graphics. It supports transparency and lossless compression. It is ideal for web graphics, icons, and anything needing a transparent background. When exporting, you can scale the image by changing dimensions of width and height. You can choose between PNG and PNG 24, and PNG is lossless, so this is always at maximum. And transparency, you can leave this checked if you want transparent areas preserved. You can also tool use palette and attach metadata and save. Next one is JPEG. JPEG uses lossy compression and doesn't support transparency. It is best for photographs or images with complex color gradients where file size matters. Export settings include quality slider from 1 to 100, so higher quality equals larger file size. Chroma subsampling controls color compression. 444 is the highest quality, and 420 is more compressed. And metadata. Choose whether to keep or strip data like camera info or copyright. Next one is SVG, which is scalable vector graphics. It is a vector-based format, which is ideal for logos, icons, or simple line art. Its exported content needs to be vector layers or shapes. Raster images are embedded. It's clean and resolution independent, and useful for web and app design. And you can also use it in Adobe Illustrator. The next one is GIF, which is graphics interchange format. GIF is used for animations or simple graphics. It only supports 256 colors, but transparency is supported, but no alpha blending, and it's not suitable for complex gradients or photographs. The next one is PDF, which is portable document format. PDF is great for print-ready documents or sharing multi-page designs. It retains vector quality and text. Export options include pages. You can include multiple artboards as pages, rasterize everything or vectorize text, and margin, whether to add it or not, and to add crop marks. Then PSD. Then, as we open this More tab, we see TIFF, which is tagged image file format. It's high-quality format used in print and publishing. It supports layers and transparency. Files are large but uncompressed or lightly compressed. It is great for archiving or professional printing. The next one is WebP. It's a modern image format developed by Google. It combines good compression and transparency support and produces smaller files than PNG or JPEG with similar quality, and it is ideal for modern websites. The next one is BMP or bitmap. It's a bit older format, mostly uncompressed. It is used for large file size and rarely used today unless required by specific software. Then we have DDS, which is Direct Draw Surface. It's used in game development for textures, supports bitmaps, compression, and transparency, but not common unless you're working in 3D engines like Unity or Unreal. And the last one that we're going to cover is TGA or Targa. It is also used in games in 3D, supports alpha channels and simple compression, and it's similar use case to DDS. Now let's see export settings overview. Once you pick your export format, a settings dialog appears. For example, if we're going to export it as JPEG. Common settings are width and height, so you can scale the final output up or down. Then there is also constraint proportions, which keeps width and the height linked by clicking here. Quality affects compression and visual fidelity for JPEG, WebP, etc. Transparency, choose whether the background is transparent or solid. And metadata, toggle this on or off to include or strip EXIF info. When you're happy with the settings, click the Save button. The file will be generated and downloaded to your device automatically. PHOTOPEA runs entirely in your browser. If you close the tab accidentally, your work is not saved unless you've manually downloaded it. To prevent data loss, save your PSD file often, and if using Google Chrome, some versions may temporarily store your open tabs if auto recovery is enabled, but it's not guaranteed, so be careful with that. And there is no built-in cloud save unless using third-party services like Google Drive or Dropbox. Now let's see how to export layers or selections only. Let's create some figure first. To export only a part of your design, select the area with selection tool. Then go to File, Export As, and select Format. Choose Selected Area Only, but in my case it has already been selected by itself. And you can use it for icons, sprites, or cutting out part of the design. Alternatively, you can hide unwanted layers before exporting. That covers every way to save and export your work in PHOTOPEA, along with the meaning and use of each format and setting. With this understanding, you can choose the best method and format depending on whether you're editing, printing, publishing online, or sharing your work. We've looked at how to preserve your editable work using the PSD format and explored the full range of export options, including web formats like PNG, JPEG, and WebP, vector formats like SVG and PDF, and professional formats like TIFF, TGA, and DDS. We have also broken down each export setting, from resolution scaling and quality sliders to transparency and metadata, so you can fine-tune your output for whatever platform or medium you're working with. So I hope you found this video useful.